Most importantly, as an organization, we remain debt-free, we're financially stable, and we continue to work hard to build and maintain reserves to ensure that we can weather whatever storm comes our way and last 100 years or more. This is really important. We work very hard to build and maintain a strong financial foundation, not for profit's sake, but rather for sustainability's sake, which is an important distinction that I think makes us different. Where are we going? That was where do we stand? Where are we going? Two very simple elements that I think about every day about where we're going. The first is that no matter who you talk to, there's unilateral and unanimous agreement that home health is an increasingly vital service, an increasingly vital component of the healthcare continuum as the lowest cost setting and the preferred setting for our clients and their families. This is really important. So through all the change that may happen through the Accountable Care Act and other regulatory and payment change, time, and as things go by, in the end, we strongly believe that home health is a critical component, and there will always be a need for the high quality, low cost provider. And second, I think as an organization, we're uniquely positioned with a foundation of values and purpose, and a clear statement of who we are and what we stand for in the Bayada Way, which gives us a guideposts to help us last 100 years or more and to continue to work towards serving millions of people. I think we're in a wonderful place. We have wonderful people, a great value system, and some great progress, although some things to work on. And so in that light, how do we get there? Certainly there are headwinds. Reimbursement is declining. The expectations of you in the field, you in the office, are increasing. This does not make it easy. And I think in particular, on the consistency front, on the outcomes front, we will continue to be judged by the quality of our outcomes and our ability to deliver those outcomes consistently. And these headwinds are real. They make it very challenging for us to accomplish those objectives. In the external environment, government and regulatory bodies, the press, we can't go more than a week without reading an article that may mention this idea of the triple aim: better health care for populations, better care for individuals, and lower costs through improvement in process and continuous improvement. So we like to think about this sort of circle, this continuous circle, as the creation of value. Value in the healthcare continuum is about better outcomes at a lower cost. But at Bayada, I like to think that we add an extra special ingredient to this value equation: better outcomes at a lower cost, by infusing it with a deep sense and connection to purpose, to values. And so at Bayada, I like to take this idea of value and really refer to it as values, which are better outcomes at a lower cost with a deep connection to values and purpose, to the Bayada Way. And I think this is really what makes us different. And so what does that really mean practically? Well, I think without question, compliance and ethics. Increasingly, we are under the microscope and scrutiny of external regulatory bodies that are skeptical of what we do and how we do it. And so this is a zero tolerance situation. We cannot lower our standards on compliance and ethics. We've always said, and we'll continue to say, we need to do the right thing, take care of our clients, take care of our people, and everything else will seem to work itself out. And I strongly believe that, regardless of the pressure and scrutiny that we're seeing in the community and with regulatory and reimbursement pressure, compliance and ethics are number one. As it relates to you all in the office and the field, I'll be blunt. Our documentation has to be better. If you are unable to clarify the medical necessity and appropriateness for each and every visit to your clients' homes, we will fall under incredible scrutiny from external regulatory bodies. There's no two ways about it. You may not realize how important each and every word on each and every note is. And so better outcomes at a lower cost with a deep connection to the Bayada Way isn't just a big picture thing. This is about each and every word on each and every visit note has to be perfect, because otherwise they will assume it's fraud. If you don't justify that your client is eligible for the benefit on each and every visit note, they will assume that we're delivering that service knowingly without them being eligible, and we will be accused of fraud. It is the facts. So I really want to be clear and straightforward that our ability to consistently deliver high outcomes with perfect documentation is absolutely fundamental to our future viability. And we're dependent on your continuous improvement to do that. On a related note, consistent care planning. Is the work that you're doing inside the home consistent with the needs that you've documented in your assessment? You have goals and interventions that are representative of that client's needs. And does your documentation reflect that? Incredibly important. And lastly, a deep connection and continuous focus on values, on a connection to the Bayada Way. This is what is going to help us get there.